Hello and welcome to Rochester High School, where the Rochester Lady Zebras are taking on the Culver Lady Cavaliers. The tip goes to Culver as Bailey gives it to the top of the key. Swinging down to the corner, Bailey has it again. Good ball reversal. Culver looking to break the 1-3-1 zone that the Lady Zebras are in. And that's Salyer with the first points of the game. That's a three-pointer by Salyer. Ruff will be bringing the ball up the court for the Lady Zebras. And Shively has it on the wing, back to Ruff in the post, who answers with a three-pointer of her own. Score is tied in just the first possession for each team. And Salyer dishes off after crossing the line down to Bailey in the corner. And ball is stolen by Maddie Shively with a fast break going in for a left-handed layup, and that layup is good. Alex Temme crosses the line. And Haley Jones dishes off to Bailey, back to Jones underneath the basket, no look as Musselman is defending, gets the ball to Ruff, who is fouled. The first foul is on Haley Jones. And the shot by Kruger is no good. Culver gets the rebound and board by Kennedy Musselman. And Morgan Ruff gets down in the corner, dishes to Kennedy Musselman, whose bucket is good. Salyer brings the ball down for Cavaliers. Top of the key, Salyer looks. Shively in her face. And Culver not penetrating the zone by the Zebras. Tipped by Morgan Ruff, stolen by Shively. She waits for Morgan Ruff to cross the line. To Karenna Peterson on the wing. And Ruff puts up another three. This one is no good. But Dahlquist gets the rebound, and Ruff goes in, dumps it to Musselman, and that's an and one for Kennedy Musselman. Score is 7-3, just a few minutes into the first quarter.
Fouls on 51, Kruger. Her first team first at the line, shooting one, Musselman.
And free throw is good by Musselman. Haley Jones and Salyer at the top of the key. And jump ball between Kruger and Morgan Ruff. Lady Zebras get the ball back. And Peterson passes into Ruff. Zebras set up the offense as Karenna Peterson is on the wing to opposite wing, where Shively will pass to Ruff. Dribble penetration. Skip pass to Peterson. And down low to Musselman, who's double teamed, and that will be a jump ball. Possession to Culver. And Salyer brings the ball up. And Salyer banks in her second three of the night. 10-6 is the score here. Ruff brings the ball across for the Zebras. And that's a travel by the Lady Zebras. Macy Brown will come in for Peterson. Salyer dishes to Jones, and there's a trap by the Lady Zebras, stolen by Morgan Ruff, and layup is no good. And Lady Z's bringing their 1-3-1 up in a trap defense. And that's a travel. Lady Zebras get the ball back. Ruff with the ball to Peterson on the wing. Dahlquist in the middle, dumps down. Pass is too high to Musselman. Culver with the ball back. Salyer brings the ball down, deflected by Morgan Ruff out of bounds. Culver struggling to break the 1-3-1 trap defense set up by the Zebras. Jones brings it across the timeline to Salyer, getting trapped by the defense. In the corner, they will have Zebras will foul. Maddie Shively with her first foul of the game. And Culver inbounds it, another deflection by Ruff. Salyer gets the ball in, quick dump down under the bucket, retrieved by Macy Brown to Dahlquist, to Morgan Ruff on a fast break. Zebras have numbers, and Ruff gets fouled by Salyer. It's her first of the game.
Foul coming on the Lady Cavaliers. Number 50, Salyer. Her first, team second.
Ruff will take the ball out under the bucket.
30-second.
And Cavalier timeout. We'll be back right after this. And we're back as Lady Zebras get the ball in from out of bounds. Brown with it at the top to Ruff on the wing, whose three-pointer is good. Salyer brings the ball across for Culver. And quick transitions, a little better job of breaking that trap. Ball is dribbled out of bounds off of White. Culver has the ball. And Salyer has the ball under the bucket for Culver. Inbounded to Kruger. No good, but Salyer picks it up. Good ball reversals, dump under the basket. And Alex Temme misses her shot. There will be a jump ball between Musselman and Kruger. That's possession, Lady Zebras. Culver in a 1-2-2 defense. Brown dumps down to Musselman, whose bucket is no good, bounces off the backboard. And Salyer will handle the ball for Cavaliers. And down in the corner, ball deflected and picked up by Dahlquist. Actually be a foul on the Cavaliers. So Lady Zebras get the ball.
Fouls on Lady Cavaliers, 32, Temme. Her first, Team third. Substitution for
Temmie's
Rochester.
first foul,
32,
Culver's third.
22 Harsh, 34 Peterson.
Addie Harsh and Corinna Peterson are back into the game for Dahlquist and Shively. Morgan Ruff handling the ball for the Zebras. Out to Brown on the wing. Deflected, but picked up by Musselman. Back out to Brown at the top of the key. Over to Ruff on the wing. Macy Brown with the three-point attempt is good. That is the Lady Zebras' third three-pointer in this game. 2 from Ruff, 1 from Brown. Puts the score 16-6 as Culver attempts to break this trapping defense by the Zebras. And Alex Temmie hits a deep two-pointer for Culver. Ruff with the ball to Brown. Stolen by Salyer off the hands of Harsh. And Salyer over to Jones, back to Salyer, in the corner to Temmie. And Salyer with the three-point just off the front of the rim, and it's retrieved by Alyssa Bailey. Quick reversals by Culver have the Zebras running. Back to Salyer, shot fake. Bailey in the corner, dribbling out of a trap. And that'll be a ball deflected off of White. Culver keeps it. And Temmie has the ball driving. Tries to pass, but off the hands, of Kennedy Musselman. And Culver takes the ball out of bounds. Salyer has it out of bounds. Gets it into Temmie, top of the key to Kruger, whose shot is good off the backboard. Cavaliers making a comeback, 16-10 now. Culver back into 1-2-2 zone. Brown over to Ruff, who has it on the wing, penetrates, skip pass to Brown. Looks down low, up top to Peterson, across to Ruff. Looks to Musselman in the middle, back to Ruff for a three-pointer. That's no good. And off the hands of Culver, Zebras will keep the ball under their basket. And Ruff has the ball out of bounds to Macy Brown. Dribbles to the top of the key. Back to Ruff on the wing. And now Culver in a 2-3 zone, putting a little pressure on ball handlers. Ruff dribbling around the defender. Screened by Dahlquist, no roll available. Macy Brown in the corner with a three-pointer, and that one's no good. Peterson pulls down the rebound, but not in enough time. That's the end of the first quarter. Score is 16-10, Zebras in the lead. We'll be back. There is a free throw at the buzzer. Corinna Peterson will shoot 2 after the time has run out. Salyer has fouled Peterson at the buzzer. Peterson's first one is no good. Peterson's second free throw is good, and that will end the first quarter. We'll be back for number 2.
Starting second quarter, it'll be Cavalier basketball.
And we're back after the first quarter. Possession to Culver for the second quarter. Zebras in aggressive defense as they seem to have switched to 2-3 zone trapping. And Culver scrambling, good ball reversals. They had a open layup that was no good, but Kinsey Binkley got fouled, and she will head to the free throw line. That is Musselman's first foul, team's second foul. Bailey shooting 2. Excuse me, Binkley shooting 2. And Binkley's second free throw is good. 17-12, Zebras in the lead. Ruff takes the ball down the court for the Zebras. Ruff to Brown on the wing, back to Ruff in the corner, lob pass to Musselman, and she gets the ball stripped. Dahlquist is fouled on her attempt. She will head to the free throw line.
Foul coming against Cavaliers number 40, Bailey, her first team.
Alyssa Bailey with her first foul. Dahlquist's first free throw is good. And second one just rolls off the rim, but Musselman has it underneath and puts it up for 2. Rochester in a trapping defense. Binkley dribbling around the arc. Pass almost gets stolen. Temi on the corner her shot is blocked, but off of White, Culver keeps the ball. Haley Jones with the ball out of bounds. Into Binkley. Temi with the ball now, over to Bailey. Down in the corner, deflected by Morgan Ruff. Culver keeps the ball. Haley Jones with the ball out of bounds again. And Binkley at the top of the key. Trying to dribble around the Zebra defense. And Temi looks to Jones. To Bailey. Down low to Kruger, back up to Bailey. Temi at the top of the key to Binkley, lob pass, too high. Kennedy Musselman with the steal, gets to Morgan Ruff, who pushes the ball down the floor. Good look ahead to Emma Dahlquist, whose short jumper is good. And Culver will call a timeout. We'll be right back. And we're back after the Culver timeout. Culver has possession of the ball. Score is 22-12. Rochester Lady Zebras in the lead. And Rochester switching to a man defense. Culver gets it Binkley to Bailey. Bailey brings it across the timeline. And trapping Binkley in the corner. And she will travel to give the Lady Zebras back the possession. And Ruff with the ball. Culver in a 1-2-2 zone. Brown coming across the corner. Shoots from the corner. Her three is no good. And Binkley turns and runs. And that will be a double dribble on Binkley. Ball back in the Lady Zebras' possession.
Substitution for Lady Zebras, 24, Shively.
And Shively subs in for Karina Peterson. Ruff brings the ball across the timeline over to Shively on the wing. Musselman at the top of the key, Brown on the opposite wing, and skip pass to Morgan Ruff. Dumps down to Dahlquist, whose layup is no good, but she's fouled. She will shoot two.
Foul on Lady Cavaliers. 51, Kruger, her second, team sixth. At the line shooting two for the Zebras, Dahlquist.
And Dahlquist's first shot is good. And the second free throw bounces short of the rim. Culver gets the rebound. Binkley will push down the court for Cavaliers. Dribble comes off of her foot, and Macy Brown is in a tie-up with Binkley. And Coach Stasiak calls a timeout. We'll be right back after this. We're back after the timeout. And Ruff has a long pass out of bounds to Brown in the corner. Her three bounces off the rim. And Emma Dahlquist tries to save the ball out of bounds, but possession goes to Culver. Jones passes to Binkley, who brings it down the court. Quick ball reversals to try and break the trap. Temmie has it on the wing. And Morgan Ruff will steal the ball, but she will be fouled by Alyssa Bailey. We are in the bonus. Morgan Ruff will go to the free throw line.
Seventh, and the line for the Lady Zebras. Shooting one in the bonus, 32, Ruff. Substitution for Rochester, 22, Harsh.
Addie Harsh will sub in for Emma Dahlquist.
Number 10, Weathers.
And Tiara Weathers will come in for Macy Brown. Morgan's first free throw is good. And second free throw is good as well. Culver has the ball. Binkley bringing it across the timeline. And quick ball reversals. Jones to Binkley, to Temmie in the corner, back to Binkley, across to Jones, wide open Bailey down low. Jones's shot is no good. Morgan Ruff gets the ball, heads to the other end. Weathers down low, chucks up a shot, that's no good. Binkley has it going the other way, but is fouled by what I believe to be is Maddie Shively.
Fouls on 24, Lady Zebras, Shively, her second, team third.
Shively now has 2 fouls. And Haley Jones brings the ball across the timeline to Bailey Jones, back to Haley Jones, to Binkley, to Temmie, top of the key, quick ball reversals. Jones at the top of the key to Binkley, in the corner to Temmie, who takes a long 2-pointer, which is good. And Ruff has the ball again, coming back down the court. And Shively has it on the wing, penetrates the middle, passes out to Weathers, but it's stolen by Binkley, who has a fast break, and her layup is good. 25-16, Lady Zebras in the lead. Also have the possession. Morgan Ruff bringing the ball across the court. She passes to Weathers on the left wing. Back to Ruff in the corner, and her 3-pointer is no good, off the front of the rim. And the ball will be out of bounds on white. Culver basketball. And Binkley brings it down the court for Culver. To Bailey in the corner, and that's stolen by Morgan Ruff. Her jump stop layup is good. And Haley Jones brings the ball down. Rochester in a 1-3-3 zone. 1-3-1 zone, excuse me. Temmie has it in the corner, back to Binkley at the top. To Jones, to Bailey. Skip pass to Binkley, reverse back to Jones, to Bailey, who dribble drives down. And that will be a foul on the floor.
Foul coming on Lady Zebra number 10, Weathers.
And Sierra Weathers gets her first foul. Just a few minutes left in the quarter. Binkley takes out of bounds for Culver. And that's Kruger at the top to Jones to Temmie. And that will be a travel. Zebra basketball.
Substitutions for the Lady Zebras, 34,
Corinna Peterson, Emma Dahlquist, and Macy Brown will sub in for Weathers, Harsh, and Shively. Morgan Ruff brings the ball down the court. She will dish off to Brown, back to Ruff in the corner, down to Musselman down low, and her basket is good.
Basket 44, Musselman.
Haley Jones has the ball for Cavaliers. To Bailey on the wing, skip pass to Binkley. Back top to Jones. Back to Bailey on the left wing, back to Jones at the top. Pass down to Kruger, and she kicks it to the corner. Binkley to Jones at the top of the key, whose 3-pointer is good. That puts Culver down by 10 points as the score is 29-19. Morgan Ruff with the basketball. Corinna Peterson on the far wing. Musselman with a 15-footer, and that one rolls out, but Dahlquist puts it back up for 2. And Binkley has the ball. Ruff tries to steal it. She isn't able to, and Musselman deflects the ball out of bounds, so it'll be Culver basketball. And Haley Jones has the ball out of bounds for Culver. They get the ball in the corner. Rochester looking to trap. Temmie at the top of the key. to Binkley, looking for a trap, not able to get out of it. Back to Timmy, looking for the dribble drive to Kruger, off the hands of Emma Dahlquist. Ball stays with Culver. And Haley Jones with the ball out of bounds for Culver. And a foul on Emma Dahlquist. Ball stays out of bounds for Culver.
Her first team fifth.
Binkley has the ball out of bounds. Into Bailey, whose 3 attempt is no good, but falls into the hands of Kruger. Back up to Temmie, who knocks it out of bounds, and that will be Lady Zebra basketball. And Ruff with the basketball. Passes over to Brown at the volleyball line. And Rochester looking for the last shot here. Only 50 seconds left in the corner and in the half. Brown to Musselman to Ruff. Back to Ruff at the top of the key. And 40 seconds left. Ruff penetrates, but back out to Brown, who dribbles across, passes back to Ruff. 30 seconds left. Lob to Musselman in the middle, back to Brown. Back to Musselman, back to Brown. Ruff at the top of the key. 10 seconds left. Zebra setting up a play. Ruff drives to Peterson, not able to get the ball. And Ruff shoots it from half court, bounces out. That is the end of the first half. We'll be back for quarter number 3.
Starting the third quarter, Zebra basketball.
And we're back for third quarter action here. Lady Zebras have the possession. They're going to my left as they switch baskets at halftime. Shively has the ball on the wing, down to Ruff in the corner, whose three-pointer is no good, but she will have drawn the foul and will head to the free throw line. Actually, it's a foul after the shot, so she will have the ball out of bounds. That is Salyer's 3rd foul of the game.
Correction, 40, Bailey. Her second.
Excuse me, Bailey's 2nd foul of the game. Ruff has the ball out of bounds. Looks to get it in to Shively on the wing. Back to Ruff in the corner. She'll go for a three-pointer again, and that one is good. Culver has the basketball as Salyer takes it down the court. Over to Jones, who drives to Bailey on the wing. Back up to Jones, up to Salyer. She looks to Temmie in the corner. Back up to Salyer. Looks for the shot, not there. Jones at the top of the key, over to Bailey on the wing. Looks down low. Back up to Salyer, to Temmie. Jones in the corner. Looks down low, back to Salyer, no shot. Bailey has it at the top of the key, over to Jones, down to Kruger. She dribbles and kicks it back out to Jones. And over on the opposite wing to Bailey, dumped down to Kruger, and her turnaround jumper is no good as it bounces around, but Musselman gets the rebound. And Ruff will bring the ball down the court. And Peterson has it on the wing, back to Ruff in the corner. Shot fake, down to Emma Dahlquist. She goes up, no good on her jumper, and Salyer will have the ball for Culver. Salyer crosses the line over to Bailey. Looks back to the top at Salyer, and she goes for a three-pointer, and that one's no good. Rolls around, but ends up in the hands of Maddie Shively. And she gets it to Corinna Peterson in the corner, who gets it back to Morgan Ruff. Tries to clear out, She pushes the ball down and back to Shively on the wing. Down low to Musselman. Her jumper is no good, but she gets fouled. She will head to the free throw line.
Fouls on 51, Kruger for the Lady Cavs. Her third, team second. At the line for Zebras, 44, Musselman.
And Kruger's third foul. Musselman's first free throw is good. And her second free throw is good. Culver will bring in a sub.
Substitution for the Lady Cavs, 31.
Lily Hayes comes in for Kruger. And Jones passes it in to Sawyer, who brings it down the court. Lady Zebras waiting at the 10-foot line and looking for a trap as Sawyer dribbles out of bounds. That will be possession, Lady Zebras. And Ruff brings the ball down the court. Over to Shively on the corner. Down to Dahlquist. She looks, but no shot. Top of the key to Peterson. Swings over to Ruff. Her three-pointer is no good as it bounces off the rim. And out of bounds off of Black. White will have the ball. Ruff into Dahlquist, up to Peterson. And Morgan has it on the wing, but her shot is no good. There was a foul under the basket. Foul on Musselman. Musselman's second foul of the game. And Haley Jones will bring the ball down for Culver. And Zebras looking to trap. Morgan Ruff tips the ball and it goes out of bounds. Off of White, Culver basketball. Haley Jones has the ball. Hasn't crossed the 10-second line yet. And that's to Bailey Jones. Dribbles to the corner. And there's a push out of bounds. And Maddie Shively gets her third foul. Macy Brown will sub in for Shively.
And for the Lady Zebras, number 12, Brown.
And Sawyer looking to get the ball in, tries to bounce it off of Ruff and ends up in the hands of Musselman, who hands it off to Ruff. She pushes down the court. And to Brown in the corner, dumps down to Musselman. No open looks. Ruff has it at the top of the key. Her three-pointer is no good. And there's a scramble for the basketball as it goes out of bounds off of White. It will be black ball. And Sawyer has the ball for the Cavaliers. Over to Temmie in the corner. She drives down low. And White, 54. That's Emma Dahlquist fouls. That's her second foul. Culver basketball out of bounds. Sawyer looks to get the ball in. And it's tipped by Morgan Ruff. That will be a jump ball. Possession back to the Cavaliers. And Sawyer gets it into Binkley, over to Temmie. Back to Binkley, back to Temmie. Ball scrambled around, and Temmie drives in. Bailey on the wing. To Temmie, to Binkley. Sawyer has it at the top of the key. Zebras trying to trap and getting to Temmie in the corner. She drives down low. Ball's tipped away, and there will be a jump ball on the floor. Lady Zebras with the possession. Ruff brings the ball down the court. And to Brown on the wing, into Addie Harsh in the middle. Excuse me, Allie Harsh. Culver has the basketball going the other way. Salyer has it at the top of the key to Temmie on the wing, who penetrates back to Binkley at the top. Over to Hayes, who takes her first shot, and that two-point jumper is good. 36-21, Zebras in the lead. Morgan Ruff has the ball for the Lady Zebras. Over to Brown on the wing. Dumps down, but out of bounds, tipped off the hands of Culver.
Substitution for Lady Cavs, 21, Jones.
And Haley Jones with the tip out of bounds. Morgan Ruff has the ball over the top to Macy Brown, whose three-pointer is good. That will put the score 39-21. Lady Zebras call a timeout. We'll be back after this. And we're back from the timeout. Cavaliers have the possession of the basketball. Salyer brings it down the court for the Cavs. To Bailey on the wing. Back to Salyer at the top of the key. Over to Jones, to Hayes. Down low, tipped away. But before the tip, there was a foul.
Fouls on Lady Zebras. 22 Harsh for up first. Score update from Mechanical Rochester.
Harsh has the foul.
15-1.
And ball goes inbounds by Culver over to Hayes and Salyer in the corner. Salyer drives, kicks out to Bailey, over to Temmie, back to Bailey, in the corner to Hayes, dumps down to Temmie. She loses it but finds it, and there's a jump ball. Possession, Cavaliers. And Salyer has the ball out of bounds for Lady Cavs. And up to the top of the key to Jones. She dribbles over, dumps to Salyer. She drives down low, looks for a layup off this side of the backboard. Ruff gets the rebound, pushes down the court, looks ahead to Macy Brown, and her layup attempt is no good as she is fouled by Alyssa Bailey.
Coming on Lady Cavs, number 40, Bailey. Her third team third. At the line for the Zebras, number 12, Brown.
That is Bailey's third foul. Brown's first free throw is no good.
Substitution for Lady Cavs, number 10, Binkley.
And her second attempt is no good. Ball out of bounds off of White. Cavaliers have the basketball. Inbounded to Jones, who passes down to Hayes, and that's deflected by White, but there's a travel. Ball stays to Lady Cavs. Salyer has the ball out of bounds, looks into Jones, over to Binkley, back up to Jones. On the wing to Hayes, looks in the middle as Jones drives, but it's taken away. There's a tie-up between her and Morgan Ruff, and that will be a foul on.
Foul coming on Lady Cannons 21, Jones.
That is a foul on Haley Jones, her second foul.
Substitution for Lady Cannons, number 20, Pearl.
Ruff brings the ball up the court. Over to Brown on the wing. Top of the key to Peterson. Fumbles around, back to Brown, who meets her pass. And into Weathers, but there's a tie-up. Jump ball possession goes to Lady Zebras. 39-21 in the third quarter. 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Morgan Ruff takes the ball out of bounds for the Lady Zebras. And top of the key to Peterson. Ruff comes in for a three-pointer, and that's no good. Ball's tipped around. Salyer grabs it, heads the other way for the Cavs. Salyer with the dump down to Temi, and that ball is bounced off the basket, but she will draw a foul.
Fouls on 22, Harsh, her second, team fifth. At the line, shooting two, Temi.
Alex Temi shooting two at the free throw line.
Substitutions for the Lady Zebras.
Musselman, Shively, and Dahlquist all come in for Peterson, Harsh, and Weathers. Temi's second free throw is no good, but she gets her own rebound, kicks it to Salyer, over to Binkley. She gives it to Hayes at the top of the key, who dribbles in for a three-pointer, and that one is good.
2 points for Pearl.
That's Allison Pearl who came in the game with the three-pointer. And that's a foul.
Fouls on 50, Salyer.
Foul on Salyer, blocking foul. Salyer's third.
Substitution for Lady Cannons, number 40, Bailey.
And Alyssa Bailey comes in for Salyer. Ruff looks to get it in to Brown in the corner, shoots a three, and that one's no good. Binkley has it up to Jones, swings it to Pearl. And it gets to Binkley in the corner, who goes down to Temi. Her turnaround jumper is no good, and she travels before she can get the shot off. And Shively gets it into Ruff. Brown gets it in the middle to Musselman, back out to Brown. They're going to hold the ball for the next 45 seconds here to end the quarter. And Musselman has it in the middle. Brown gets the ball out, reverses it over to Ruff. She fakes and swings it back out to Brown. Dribbles across and passes into Musselman, back out to Ruff. 25 seconds left. Ruff holds, dribbles. Dribbles around the defense. No count on her yet. We've got 14 seconds. And Macy Brown comes in the corner. There's a dump down to Dahlquist. Her basket is no good, but Musselman's jumper is good. She will head to the free throw line with 0.6 seconds left in the quarter.
Fouls coming on 32, Temi.
Alex Temi
Her
with the
second.
foul.
At the line, shooting one, 44, Musselman.
Musselman to shoot one here. Her free throw is good. Cavs have 0.6 seconds to get the ball in bounds. And that will be the end of the third quarter. We'll be right back.
Into three, 42-23, Zebras. And at halftime in Mechaniqua, it's 26 Rochester, 23 Mechaniqua. Halftime.
I don't know how you keep track of all the different names.
Told you, ask me tomorrow and I won't remember any of them. I have this weird memorization thing in my brain where I can memorize a whole lot of crap for like 3 seconds. And then, because we don't have a teleprompter at the station. And so when I was in high school, I had to do the news, like on that live thing every morning, I would do the news. So I'm like 17, 18 years old, I don't even know what a teleprompter is. I just thought that's what you did. So I just memorized all this stuff, and then I go to school, and my professors are like, what are you doing? And I'm like, memorizing. And they're like, no, we have teleprompters. So then they were almost like, were you raised in a cave that you had to memorize all this stuff? So I guess I can thank Scott for doing it backwards for me when I was just a baby.
This makes it too easy.
Yeah, I know, right? And we're back for the fourth and final quarter here. Score is 42-24. Rochester Lady Zebras ahead of the Lady Cavaliers from Culver. Allison Pearl in the game will take the ball across the timeline. She'll pass it to Jones. Jones gets it back to Temmie, but it's deflected by Emma Dahlquist. And Coach Stasiak called a timeout before Emma had the ball go out of bounds. So there will be a quick timeout. We'll be back after this. Looks like she hyperextended her knee. Christina's not? Where is
She had to take her husband to the hospital.
Is he
He had
okay?
like a blood clot in his leg. Yeah, he's okay.
Jeez. And we're back after the timeout, still at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Rochester Lady Zebras with the possession. Morgan Ruff has the ball, looking to get it in. She gets it to Shively, right back to Ruff. Ruff looks to start the offense. She swings it over to Macy Brown on the wing. Back to Ruff in the corner. She's going to have a three-pointer. That is good. Morgan Ruff with quite a few three-pointers tonight. Puts the score 45-24. Haley Jones will have the ball for Culver. And that's Alyssa Bailey in the corner, dumps down to Jones, kicks it back out. Bailey Jones with a three-point attempt off the backside of the rim. Allison Pearl tries to run it down, but the ball is out of bounds.
Substitution for Lady Cavs 50, Salyer.
Salyer subs in for Lady Cavs as Ruff takes the ball down the court. She looks to start the offense. Kicks it to Shively on the wing, who returns it back to Ruff in the corner. She has another three-point attempt. That's no good. Bailey pulls down the rebound for the Cavaliers, gives it to Salyer. She brings the ball across the timeline, over to Jones, down to Temmie in the corner. Ball kicked out of bounds by Musselman. Ball stays with Lady Cavs. Courtney Sawyer has the ball out of bounds for Lady Cavs. She gets it into Kruger. Skips to Bailey. Her 15-footer is blocked and no good. Musselman has the rebound. Hands to Ruff, who brings the ball down the court. She pushes the ball, and that will be a timeout by Lady Zebras. We'll be back right after this. Ruff has the ball out of bounds, up to Brown at the top of the key. She drives on the outside, kicks to Shively in the corner, and that will be a foul on number 32, Alex Timmy.
Fouls on Lady Kepler's 32, Timmy.
That's Timmy's third foul, puts Shively to the line for 2.
At the line for the Zebras, 24, Shively.
Excuse me, that's 1 and a bonus for Shively. First one is good. Roughly 6 minutes left here in the game. Shively with her second free throw attempt. That is good. But Shively crosses the line before the ball goes through the net, so the free throw does not count. Cavaliers with the basketball. Sawyer takes it down the court, meets Morgan Ruff. Zebras back into a man zone, a man defense. And Allison Pearl gets stuck in the corner. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Stays with Culver.
Technical foul on the Culver bench.
There's a technical foul on the Culver bench.
32, Ruff.
Morgan Ruff is the designated free throw shooter for the Lady Zebras. First free throw is short. Second one is good. And Lady Zebras will have the ball.
On the side.
Morgan Ruff takes the ball out of bounds. Looks to get it in to Macy Brown. Ball stolen by Cavaliers, and the layup is no good. Macy Brown will get the rebound. There's a foul.
Fouls on. At the line shooting. Brown at the line shooting 1-1.
Macy Brown with a 1-and-1 at the free throw line. And And her first free throw is no good, but picked up by Shively. Her turnaround jumper's no good. Peterson gets it in the corner to Ruff. Ruff dribbles to the top to reset the offense. She penetrates down to Musselman. Her turnaround jumper off the backboard is no good. She gets the rebound, no good again, but there will be a foul on Musselman.
Fouls on 51, Kruger.
Kruger
At the
draws
line, shooting 2 for the
her
Lady
fourth
Zebras,
foul.
44, Musselman.
Musselman at the line. Kennedy's first free throw is no good, rolls out. Her second free throw is good. Salyer brings the ball down the court. Up to Bailey at the top of the key. And before Morgan Ruff deflects the ball, there was a travel by the Cavs.
Substitution 21, Jones.
Morgan Ruff has the ball across the timeline. To Macy Brown in the corner. Her three-pointer rolls off the backside. Musselman gets the rebound. Her shot is no good. And Alyssa Bailey gets the rebound. Salyer has the ball for the Cavaliers. Over to Jones on the wing. Down to Temmie. And the ball gets away from Temmie. There's a jump ball. Zebras come out with it. Ruff runs. And her left-handed layup rolls in. Score is 50-23. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. Salyer has the ball over to Jones. And there's a foul by Kennedy Musselman for the Lady Zebras. That will give Culver the possession. And Binkley will sub in the game for Alyssa Bailey. Salyer looks to get it in to Temmie in the corner. And she stutters. Back to Salyer. She puts up a long two-pointer. That one rolls out and bounces off the head of Kruger. That will be white ball. Ruff has the basketball across the timeline. Double screen set up by the Zebras. Ruff rolls and passes to Peterson. Ball gets away from her. Over to Brown on the wing. Musselman puts in a two-pointer, and that's good for the Lady Zebras. Referee timeout as Haley Jones may have an injury on the court. We will take a timeout and be right back right after this.
Substitution for the Lady Cavs, number 4, Bailey.
And we're back after the timeout. Lady Cavalier ball after the quick timeout. Salyer gets it into Binkley. The Zebras return to a man defense. And Binkley drives on Brown. Gets it over to Temmie. But there is a foul called on Lady Zebras.
Fouls on Lady Zebras. 12, Brown.
And Macy Brown with her first foul. Team seventh foul of the night. That will put Binkley to the line for the one of the bonus. First free throw is no good. That's Shively with the rebound. Ruff slows it down as we have under 4 minutes to play here in the game. Over to Brown on the wing. She looks back to Ruff in the corner. Ruff drives the zone. Good dump down pass to Peterson. That's 2 points for the Lady Zebras. Alyssa Bailey in the corner for the Cavaliers. Looks to get it down low. Ball tipped away. She picks it back up but steps out of bounds. That is white basketball. Ruff brings the ball down the court for the Zebras. Culver also in a man-to-man defense. Good spin move by Ruff. Kicks to Shively. Her three-pointer is no good, but picked up by Brown, who tips it in bounds, and Culver lets the ball go.
Substitutions for the Zebras, 22
Harsh and Weathers come in for, Harsh and McKee come in for Peterson and Musselman. Binkley gives the ball to Sawyer. Bailey has it on the wing. Looks for a skip pass to Kruger. And there's a foul under the basket.
Fouls on the Lady Zebras, 24 Shively.
Number 24, Shively, gets her her fourth foul of the night. Sierra Weathers subs in for Morgan Ruff. And number 32, Alex Temmie, is at the line to shoot free throws. And Temmie's first one is banked in. Temmie's second free throw is good. Maddie Shively will take the ball out of bounds, and freshman Macy Brown will handle the ball for the Lady Zebras. Culver is in a tight man pressure here. Double screen by the Zebras. Gives to Shively in the corner, who dribbles to the top of the key. She will penetrate to Weathers, and that ball will be blocked, but Shively recovers. And Macy Brown has it at the top of the key. Dribbling around the defense, there will be a carry called on Macy Brown. Ball goes to Culver. Binkley gives the ball to Sawyer. On the wing to Alyssa Bailey. Top to Binkley, swings it around to Sawyer. Her three-pointer is tipped and into the hands of Shively. Macy Brown will handle the ball for the Zebras. Under 2 minutes left to play. She has a long pass down low. Harsh can't handle it, goes out of bounds by the Cavaliers.
Number 30.
Megan Nile will come in for Maddie Shively. 54-25. Megan Nile has the ball out of bounds, looks to get it into Brown. She gets it back to Nile in the corner, dumps it down to Harsh, up to the top of the key to Brown. Her three-pointer is good. Macy Brown shooting very well tonight, along with Morgan Ruff. Cavaliers cross the line. Sawyer over to Bailey. Bailey to Kruger at the top of the key. Over to Binkley. She studies, gets it into Kruger. Over to the wing to Temmie. She shoots a three-pointer. That's no good, but tipped out of bounds by the Zebras. But before the tip, there was a foul on Lady Zebras.
Number 10, Weathers.
That's number 10, Weathers, with her second foul of the night. That puts Binkley to the line, shooting one in the bonus. Binkley's first one is good. Binkley's second attempt off the front of the rim into the hands of Macy Brown, who turns and runs. She's got numbers, but dribbles off of her foot out of bounds. Ball back to Cavaliers. Binkley passes it into Sawyer, who meets Macy Brown right across the line. She passes over to Bailey, to Temmie at the top of the key, to Sawyer on the closest wing, dumps down to Kruger. Her turnaround jumper is no good. Ball is tossed around, and there will be another foul. This time the foul is on Salyer, which will have Kinsey McKee down at the other end shooting 2. McKee's first free throw is off the front of the rim. Her second free throw is good. Salyer brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. Passes over to Binkley, and she travels looking for the next pass. Under 1 minute left to go in the game. Score is 58-26. Lady Zebras in the lead. Macy Brown has the ball, passes down to Harsh, but it's stolen. Harsh gets it back up to the top of the key for Macy Brown. She shoots a three-pointer, and that one's good from the top of the key. And ball is kicked out of bounds, stays with Culver. Salyer has the ball out of bounds. Gets it into Kruger. Her jumper is no good. And scramble on the floor for the basketball. That's a jump ball. Possession, Lady Zebras.
Possession, Zebras.
25 seconds left to play. Zebras have the basketball. Megan Nile gets the ball into Macy Brown. Brown waits to set up the defense. Just a few seconds left to play. Megan Nile has it on the wing. She will pass it over to Weathers, who will get it back to Macy Brown. Less than 10 seconds left to play here. Macy Brown drives, looks down low to Harsh. Harsh kicks it back out to Brown, over to Nile, and that will be the game. Lady Zebras victorious here at Rochester High School. Score is 61-26. Rochester Lady Zebras beating the Culver Cavaliers. Thanks for listening to RTCTV4.com. I'm Abby Malco. We will see you next time.